Remembering Jesus, the second Adam. Isn't it interesting that we celebrate Christmas the last month of the year? It should remind us that at the summation of our lives, and even the end of the year, that Jesus is not only the reason for the season, but the reason for our very existence. When we remember who Jesus is, we don't forget him because we are aware of his significance to our lives. Christmas is celebrated to remember the birth of Jesus Christ, who Christians believe is the Son of God. The name Christmas comes from the Mass of Christ or Jesus. A Mass service, which is sometimes called communion or Eucharist, is where Christians remember the death of Jesus and his resurrection. So let's reiterate the greatest story ever told, and that is the Christmas story. According to Genesis, the first Adam's sin of disobedience brought the entire world into sin, death, and judgment. Romans 5:12 emphasizes this by stating, "Wherefore, as one man's sin entered into the world, and death by sin, and so death passed upon all men, for that all have sinned." Then Romans 6:23a says, "For the wages of sin is death." So someone had to come and redeem mankind or pay the penalty for the eternal death brought upon all of us by the first Adam. That remedy for us all was the second Adam, Jesus Christ. Where there was no sacrifices or offerings that could be made to eternally redeem mankind, Jesus said in Psalms 40, verses 7 through 8, "Then said I, Lo, I come in the volume of the book. It is written of me. I delight to do thy will, O my God. Yea, thy law is within my heart." It is then prophesied by Isaiah 700 years before the birth of Christ. Isaiah 7:14, "Therefore the Lord himself shall give you a sign. Behold, a virgin shall conceive, and bear a son, and shall call his name Emmanuel." Which takes us to the New Testament in Matthew 1, verse 18, which says, "Now the birth of Jesus Christ was on this wise, when as his mother Mary was espoused to Joseph, before they came together, she was found with child of the Holy Ghost." Matthew 1:21 says, "And she shall bring forth a son, and thou shalt call his name Jesus, for he shall save his people from their sins." Again, Matthew 2, verse 11 says, "And when they, the wise men, were come into the house, they saw the young child with Mary his mother, and fell down and worshipped him. And when they had opened their treasures, they presented unto him gifts, gold and frankincense and myrrh." So they gave not only reverence to Jesus, but also gifts in his honor as well. So as we celebrate Christmas and enjoy all the festivities of this season, let us not forget the true meaning and purpose of Christmas. Although we can relate to the first Adam because we were born with his sinful nature, it is our purpose to be born again with the new nature of the second Adam, Jesus Christ. So the true meaning of Christmas can be found in St. John 3:16, which says, "For God so loved the world, that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him should not perish, but have everlasting life." What an awesome reason to celebrate and remember the Christmas story. Get calm. God is taking care of me and you.